and welcome to my latest energy bath. I'm Jacqueline Mary Piper, and today on Angel Hour I am doing a special Angel Hour to connect to the universal dragon energy, especially the pink dragons from Andromeda, because they've asked me to channel their energies and help them to connect to lots of different people. One of the things that they are most interested in is helping people to heal old emotions. The dragons from Andromeda are very large, they're a very soft pink energy, and they are masters at clearing the emotional path, releasing debris, and allowing you to move forward, because as we all know, the more emotional debris we have in our energy bodies, the more stuck we feel, the more burdened we feel, and the harder it is to move forward, to make changes, and to connect to the higher beings of light. So I teamed their energy with the silver dragons, lunar dragons, because the silver energy brings in grace. It's a very harmonious energy, and the silver energy, the light of grace, lights up your aura, and it dispels energies of disharmony, apprehension, fear, and tension. So the lunar dragons are a wonderful light, sparkly silver energy, and they bring forward the divine feminine energy. They bring forward the cleansing flame, and quite often when you see dragons, they do look as if they are emitting this stream of energy from their mouth, which they do. This is how they work. They send energy forward through their mouth to cleanse and heal people. Now, all higher beings have their own way of working. Angels will work through their mighty heart chakra, which is why they've got these magnificent wings, which are ripples of energy emanating from their heart. Dragons will send it forward from their mouth. The unicorn kingdom will send it forward from their enlightened third eye. So all higher beings have their own way of working, and to call in dragons is just as easy as working with the angelic realms. The only thing you have to do to open the door is to ask and then wait to connect. Please don't ask and then go off and do the dishes. I mean, give them a chance. What happens when you ask is that your light, your spirit light, goes on and it sends out that message into the energy throughout the universe, so that the particular type of dragon energy you're calling hears you and responds. They then come to find you and connect. But we bear in mind that there are lots of different levels of energy. They have to step down their vibration through to connect to you. So when I'm channeling the energies, what I'm doing is I'm opening the doorway so that that flow, that flood of beautiful energy can really come through me and touch everybody that's watching in my broadcast. So this is an energy bath. I'm not just talking, I am actually bringing through the energies as well as a medium for the higher energies. So there are lots of galactic energies available. At this time, we're in a very steep ascension path. The earth energy is changing. As we light workers know, our energy is changing, and that can be quite a struggle sometimes, as old energies and blockages and karma is brought up into the light to be dispelled. It can feel very uncomfortable, it can feel very stressy, but to work with these dragons helps you to let go. It helps those energies which might seem stuck to move through you more gracefully, quickly, and more easily. So they help you to reach enlightenment more quickly. So I'm going to be working with 2 different decks after the meditation. I'm going to be working with the Dragon Path Oracle to give my clairvoyant readings by Caroline Mitchell, and also the Atlantis Oracle cards here by Maria Alita. Lots of us who are light workers in this lifetime remember lifetimes in Atlantis, and we're working to bring through that very pure, very high energy that we worked with in that lifetime. So there is a connection. And from the Dragon Oracle, I have chosen a card for everybody. And the card that came out of the deck is Grace. Dragons of Grace. Now, dragon energy carrying the grace vibration gives you grace. There is a universal law where you can receive grace if you ask for it. And when you ask for grace to release old patterns, old residue, old stuck situations, perhaps with family, friends, work colleagues, the dragons of grace will come in and bring their energy through into the situation, dissolving it. And if you ask them, they will stay with you until the situation has been fully healed. So they're very dynamic, they work very purposefully, and they're focused on grace. I did choose a card from the other deck for everybody as well, and the card that came out was Ancient Ones, which usually, I believe, relates to those of us who have held the wisdom, the power to connect to the higher beings, those that have worked with the forces of light through the ages. This could be through Lemuria, through Atlantis, through ancient Egypt. Wherever there have been pockets of light and power, the ancient ones have guarded that energy and made sure that it's not disrupted. They've helped to keep portals clear in the temples and the ley lines on the earth, and considered it a very special and sacred job. And I'm sure there's lots of people watching this who relate to that and recognize what I'm talking about. So, to move on with the meditation now, personally, I've chosen to work with a piece of pink mangano. You can see there my little heart, which I shall be holding. And I'm always mindful of keeping myself grounded, so that the energies I'm working with are accessible to everybody, and that you don't have to be a medium necessarily to connect to them. Also, the grounding helps bring the energy through me and into the ley lines, into the grid works that I'm helping to repair, that I'm working with people in my workshops and groups to help clear and reinstate the light grid works on the earth, bringing back the golden age of Atlantis. So, if you've got crystals, do hold them. So let's get going with the meditation. So let's get you to just settle and set your intention that you want to connect to these energies that I'm going to channel, that you want to reinstate yourself in that divine connection and restore the equilibrium and the balance within yourself, so that you can reach your full potential and become who you are truly here on the earth and do what you're meant to do. So first of all, just imagine a beautiful golden white energy. And the golden white energy coming down from above your head, And as it flows through your aura, it's bringing with it a stream of higher consciousness. I am seeing silver gold dragons, and they bring in the balance of the feminine with the silver and the gold with the male energy. So do invite these silver gold dragons into your energy field. You might feel them touching your aura now. And as they work down through your chakras, feel them enfolding you in the healing light. And continue to absorb that energy as now comes a green dragon. This is a green dragon of earth. So a beautiful green nature dragon is now coming in. And this dragon's purpose is to help you to ground into the sacredness of earth and the soul, the spiritual energy of Mother Earth. And you can now feel this green dragon working on your Earth star, which is below your feet, about 6 inches. And the green dragon is breathing beautiful streams of gold and green light through the chakras below your feet. There are others below your Earth star. Your Gaia star is the next one down, and there are many which go all the way down into the earth. So you now find that there are several of these beautiful, radiant, shining green dragons working on all the chakras below your feet. You can feel them being aligned, realigned, brought into harmony and balance, and you can feel them being opened. And this helps you to engage with the energy of the earth. So just draw in that beautiful healing green energy as the green dragon comes now to your heart and is breathing a stream of exquisite gold and green energy into your heart. And it's opening the doorway in your heart so that you can connect to the heart of the earth, Lady Gaia. And you feel this connection taking place, energy from the earth streaming up from below your feet. This is coming up from the core of earth, up through your root chakra, up through your sacral chakra, beaming its way through your solar plexus and into your heart, where it is opening your heart, opening a chamber in your heart which perhaps has been hidden until now. Relax and let the gold and green energy flow through your heart. You might feel a sense of expansion as more space is created in your heart. Your heart chakra is actually stretching out as it expands, and more of this beautiful green and gold energy comes into your heart. Okay, and just letting that anchor and settle in your heart, where you're feeling very grounded and you're also feeling very included by the dragon energy. There are many working to help us right now. And the next to come forward is the most wonderful shimmering silver dragon of the lunar energy. So this is clear, refreshing, silvery streams of light pouring through from both nostrils, and as this silver dragon opens its mouth, pours into your heart, and down from your heart, down through your lower chakras, bathing them in the silver light, the luminosity, the shimmering, divine potential is revealed within you. Feel how this silver energy flows into your sacral, and it reignites the energy, the divine feminine energy in your sacral and your solar plexus, and of course your heart. And your base fills with a silver energy, so that one by one those silver flames of light, base, sacral, solar plexus, heart, and now up into your throat, your third eye, and your crown are all ignited, and each flame supports the others. So there is a beautiful line of silver flames right up your central column inside, deep inside of your energy field, and the silver dragon is swirling around your heart, and she is taking you now through a doorway of silver moon energy, lit with the most intense yet gentle, exotic yet sensitive, divine, beautiful, silver harmonic energy. And feel as this energy winds its way now in a spiral around all of your chakras. Feel how the energy is clearing you. Feel areas within your chakras shifting. Feel any clogged energy around your heart, around your third eye, being dissolved. There is purity in this stream of energy, and you absorb it, allow it to move through your throat, and it's circling your crown. And in order to come down through your spine, it is opening a petal above the entrance to your spine energy. And now the silver dragon is flushing through your spine with this wonderful, strong, intense, purifying, sweeping, cleansing silver energy, flushing right down your spine, releasing toxins, old emotions, old clogged, no good energies are being released, and it may feel like black ink spots are just being sent out by the blast of silver energy. And as it reaches the base of your spine, your coccyx, the chakra there opens much, much wider. The silver energy strengthens and bathes your base chakra, and also sends the silver light all the way through your base. And it echoes down into the void within Mother Earth. And now you find it shooting back up again, back up your spine, and as it moves through your chakras, it's still releasing, and it goes through your crown and directly up above your crown into your soul star. Your soul star is igniting. The silver flame is now lit within your soul star chakra above your head, and you feel and see, sense the silver light. And now these dragons have prepared you to connect with the pink dragons of love, transcendent love from Andromeda. Feel how the energy is changing. Beautiful, soft pink. And it's surrounding you. It's a very different energy, very gentle and so huge. It's very, very big energy. See it, sense it, feel it, know it. And a mighty dragon from Andromeda approaches you now and opens her jaws and sends through a stream of this wonderful, unconditional love from the universes. And this flame, this stream of pink light, seeks out the pockets within you which have been shut and locked in the dark. And this pink energy seeks them out and releases you wherever your soul energy has felt stuck and where your inner child has felt inadequate or unwilling, stressed or fearful. This dragon comes in to support and heal you. And again, another great mighty breath of pink Andromedan dragon energies reaching your heart. Feel it coming in, and as it rushes through your heart, it smooths and coils its way down through the rest of your body, and the energy is finding its home in your spine. And so this means that the pink Andromedan dragon energy is anchoring, finding a place within you where the connection can settle and be made strong so that you can connect as often as you like with the pink Andromedan dragon. And now be aware of several of these dragons coming around you in a circle, and together they breathe light around an area that was locked in your heart. And it's beginning to undo blocked and locked zone of your heart is being released and the lock falling away. And the dragon now guards you in front of you. This dragon with you if you wish, or stay with you if you ask her to. I say her, could equally be coming in on the male energy, it doesn't matter. The connection is what's important. And so have this energy settle in you, around you, and you can feel now how your energy is again expanding, particularly around your heart and your higher heart. And now feel a new connection being made between your heart and your higher heart chakra. A beam of pink light comes down from your higher heart to the very center, which is being bathed in dragon energy, and it connects to the core of your heart. Feel it flowing down into your heart and continuing down into your solar plexus. And just feel the area between your ribs and the very core of it, the central area, opening and receiving this beam of dragon energy and light. Beautiful pink light. And the dragon is now working through your solar plexus and encouraging you to know who you are in galactic and spiritual senses. This dragon is opening the door to your higher consciousness so that you can recognize yourself as a master that you are. And now the dragon is also bringing through codes. In its breath now I can see golden codes of light. And these are being downloaded in a stream of dragon energy into your solar plexus so that you can claim your true power. Your power as a master, who you are, and is rightfully your energy. So bringing the strength and power on a personal level into your solar plexus so that you can continue to do more good work and be true to who you are and gather the strength into you through your solar plexus. This is the personal power chakra, and it's being reformed, it's being mended, recalibrated, and you'll find that it's being taken up to its next level. So if your solar plexus has been vibrating on a shade too low energy for who you are and where you want to go next, as a person, as a light, you will find now that the dragons of Andromeda are releasing restrictions, dissolving karma, and giving you the grace. Now they're breathing and are joined with the silver dragons. I can see joining them and breathing through your solar plexus. Feel that breathing through. And the energy is flowing into your solar plexus and will continue to do so. This energy work doesn't stop, it continues to flow now that you've opened the door. You have the connection, and be aware of the silver and the pink flowing through you. And also you might feel the friendliness of these dragons. They are so companionable, they're so friendly, and also they have a mission here on the earth. They want to see this planet reinstated to its glory and also harmonizing with the other planets in this universe, because each planet is very important. So there's a bigger picture here involved as well. So when you're ready, I'd like you to begin to come back, still with that beautiful energy wrapped around you. And of course, you can do this meditation as many times as you like to connect to the dragon energy, and each time you will receive extra healing, extra blessings, support, and be able to let go of something else. Little by little we ascend, letting go all of the time. So let's see then who's joined me. Hello, Jane King. You're the first name that's popped up, and I'm feeling there's a reason for that. So let me go now to my Atlantis Oracle cards, and I'm going to pick the first card for Jane King. All right, so here we have the cards. I think I've only used these once or twice, so I'm interested to work with these. And the card is for Jane King. Right, let's see what's popped out. All right, okay, so the card that's come out there for Jane King is the crystal bed. And the card says on it, clearing, healing, and miracles. So, do you know, I feel as I link to Jane's energy right at the moment that she is open to receiving. She's very open to miracles happening, but she doesn't expect. Okay, so I want to say to Jane, to continue working on freeing up that flow of accepting and allowing things to be brought to you, allowing evidence spiritually to come to you, allowing the gateways to be opened between your heart's desire, your soul's desire, and who you are. And it's about gaining the self-worth to allow that to happen. It's about being aware of who you are spiritually and letting your soul help you to grow and reclaim your power, your energy. And I do know that as I'm reading this, I'm reading your energy, there's a vortex of energy around you right now, Jane, which is opening some of your chakras, some of your secondary chakras, and also there's work happening on your third eye right now. And another thing my guides want to say to you is, don't be a people pleaser when it's to your detriment, because that is not the way forward for you in terms of self-growth. There has to be an understanding between those around you and yourself that sometimes their demands on you are too great, and they need to consider you, and they also need sometimes to not put their burdens on you. Because I'm feeling that you're the great listener, the great shoulder to cry on, and then I feel you carry all of those burdens with you, and you take them with you to bed almost. You know, I get a sense of you there kind of worrying and struggling with other people's things. So the key part is to bring a boundary in there so that people don't offload on you as much. And that's really going to help you to move forward. It is okay to want things for yourself. It is okay to sometimes put yourself first. This is okay, and this is called self-respect. And I think it's quite a journey for you, because I feel that you will feel guilty if you do this, but also, you know, it's important to let go of guilt. Guilt doesn't serve anybody. But respect, treating people with respect, as you do, but expecting and considering the respect back the other way is also important. You're not a doormat, and you're here to serve spirit and help others, yes, and that can't happen in the way that you would like it to until there's a boundary where you have the space and the energy and the time for yourself to unfold your gifts and move forward on your path. So that is what I want to say to you, as well as the fact that Spirit are showing me a ruby. No, it isn't. A garnet. I'm sorry, Jane, it's a garnet crystal for you. And I do feel this would be a good energy for you to work with if you can find garnet. There's something in the qualities of the garnet which will help you to open your heart to self-love in a grounded way that's acceptable to you. All right, because I know this has got to fit in with what you feel your role is in life, but I do know as you work on yourself, how you feel about yourself and your role is going to change, and you're going to become a little bit more independently in your own power. And this is the core of the reading and where you're at this point in your progression. Beautiful energy, a lot of warmth and angelic energy I want to give to you as well. That's around you. All right, so I'm going to leave Jane now and move on and see who else has joined me today. If you can share this video, that would be really good. I would appreciate that, because of the message of the meditation and the teaching that it carries is going to help other light workers to wake up. All right, so if you can share this in spiritual groups or on your wall, I would appreciate that very much. Okay, and I do look and I do see who shared for me and send you the blessings and extra energy after the show. So, hello Christine, hello Kay, hello Jessica, hello Melinda, hello Deirdre, hello Lindsay, hello Janet, hello Ave, hello Ulrika. I'm just seeing where I need to go, where I'm drawn, and I feel that I'm drawn to Melinda McClung Morris. So hi Melinda, and for you I am going to work with the Dragon Oracle, the Dragon Path Oracle. So let's see, this is for Melinda. No, I could pick you the guidebook out of that. Look, I've got the guidebook in there. Okay, right, let's have a little another reshuffle without the guidebook for Melinda. Let's see then. Okay, I feel Melinda, there's a good connection with the elemental energy with you, because I feel as I look for your energy that there is a little elemental in your energy field around your ankles. So moving on from that, for Melinda, the dragon energy, you can see that there, I hope. And bringing it right in is courage. Courage, Melinda. So when I first connected to your energy, I saw, the first thing I saw was a spark of light, but it felt you were keeping it quite small. This spark of light felt like it was encased, all right, and almost not sure of its direction and where you wanted to go. I do see open fields around you, and I know that sometimes you feel very daunted in life. I know that there's a lot of wishful thinking in the sense of things you would like to do, but sometimes you feel you lack courage, hence this dragon coming in, which basically, if you invoke it, dragons of courage bring you the quality, the energy of courage, and they bring it into your aura. They bring it deep into your chakras so that you then carry the courage, and this helps you to open those doors which you feel have been locked to you. And I feel that you feel they've been locked for a very long time, and that you haven't either made friends in the way that you want to or move forward with your life, and you feel at a bit of a stuck end, just a stuck edge right now, okay? And for some reason, I'm seeing it's like a wicker type pentagram of light, of pure light. So this is like using inspired, the drawing in, I feel, of the elements of nature, and going with your heart if this draws you. I'm still very much in nature with you, because I'm looking at trees and I'm looking at spring flowers, and I know that you are very attuned to nature. Work with the nature energies, work with the nature dragons and the elementals, and help yourself by calling in these dragons of courage to help you to be braver. And you know, I'm still feeling that there's somebody that you want to be friends with, or you would like to be closer to, and that you haven't opened your heart and you haven't achieved that. And you do need to go forward to the next stage with this. And I think you need the courage to tell somebody about your feelings. And I do also feel that's been quite hard. And there's an awareness that you're very sensitive to other people's emotions. Okay, so I think sometimes when we get trapped in fear, worrying about what other people might think of us, that can be a stumbling block. To stay true to ourselves is really important. So do work with those dragons of courage, and they'll support you in moving forward. I hope what I have said to you makes sense for you, and that you're going to do that and notice the change within yourself. Experiment, work with them for a week, work with them for 10 days or a month, and then look back and see where you are compared to where you've been in terms of feeling courage and how you step forward, all right? Always good to keep a gauge on how you're working and where things are changing for you. So good luck and enjoy the process. All of these dragons are beautiful energy. They're a higher vibration than us in the same way that dragons and our guides are. Hence, they can guide us and elevate us, bring us up in our understanding and our growth. So I'm moving on again now. So hi Bernadette, hi Lynn, hi Linda, hi Angie, Buxton King, hello Medin Nama, and somebody called Mohammed. Mohammed, there's no point me giving me your telephone number as I'm not going to ring it. I'm doing this as an act of service work to help people grow spiritually, all right? I am doing this because it's what I'm here to do. I'm not doing it because I'm looking for a date. If you want to make a booking and have a reading, then please do so on my Facebook page or on my website, Jacqueline Mary Piper, and I will do a one-to-one readings. The waiting list is about 10 days at the moment, but this can be arranged. So, moving on again now. Just now getting a sense of where I need to be. Okay, so I want to go next to a lady here, Linda Burns, who says hello, and she's given me three dragons. This is Linda. This next card then is for Linda. It is Burns, isn't it? Yes, Linda Burns. So let me see what I can pick up for Linda. All right. Okay. So we have the dragon of transformation. You can see that there, Linda. All right. Okay. So there comes a point in everyone's life where they're ready to open the door more spiritually, Linda. They're ready to walk their path in a different way. They're ready to experience more spiritual gifts, more spiritual awakening, and more connection with the higher beings of light. And I feel that's what's drawn you to watch my broadcast. I feel that perhaps you're experimenting with different energies and trying different things to see what feels right and where you want to go and where you're drawn. So this dragon will help you to transform and to let go of what isn't right for you, and also to find what is right for you, because everybody has their own pathway and their own magical way, and it's different for everybody. It's a combination of different things, but you will find that you're drawn to the things which resonate with your soul energy, And moving forward, I don't know if you've done therapy work or have had like massage therapy or are looking into training or changing what you do, but there is an holistic feeling coming in with you and around your energy, which also will help you to grow and change. And I also feel there's more learning for you, Linda. There's learning and reading and exploring. And I do want to say to you, if something doesn't feel right, or somebody tells you something which doesn't resonate, it doesn't feel right, don't go with that. Let that go and move on. Sometimes I think we try and puzzle why it doesn't feel right, but you've already had the answer, the gut feeling, the instinct. It isn't right. It's not the right energy match for you. So, really, you don't need to explore more of the wording or the advertising or the hype. The bottom line is if it doesn't feel right, then it probably isn't right for you. If it feels good and you feel uplifted, inspired, better for it, then it is on track and it is on path with your growth. Okay, it's quite simple, really, if we look at it and not overcomplicate it with the mind speak. So, lots going on for you there, and change is imminent. I think it's a nice slow path of change, and then every now and again you are going to shut a door behind you where you're not interested in anything, in something anymore. For some reason, I can see traffic cones around you. I can see orange and white, red and white colour traffic cones. So I think that either those are something you passed by recently or you're about to pass by. I feel that you're in a car. So just remember that I mentioned that. I think that's quite funny. All right, so I'm going to leave you with that in mind, and I'm going to move on again. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Jamie. Okay. Who says she doesn't usually work with dragons, but she enjoyed that. Thank you, Kay. Glad to hear that. I know that the dragons are a little bit more unusual than angels, which we've all been working with for decades, and our guides, of course. However, they blend in very, very well. And as the intergalactic doorways are opening between some of the other planets like Andromeda and Sirius, of course, the Pleiades has been open for quite a long time, with the Pleiadian energies flowing through to us on the earth as light workers. As other doorways open, we can expect and draw on more support from more intergalactic beings, because we're now at a level where this is possible. We're not as disconnected as we were. Things are changing and there's more help available. So work with them. If you feel that you want to work with Archangel Mariel, say, the angel of your soul star, bringing in that Cerise energy, ask the dragons on the same vibration to come in as well. And the angels and the dragons team up, and there's remarkable shifts when that happens. The teamwork is very, very powerful. So do bear that in mind. I think you will enjoy it working with them, Kay. And galactic energies, I know, want to come in and work with Kay. I also know that her energy is very explorative. She's one for exploring things. And interestingly, as I think about Kay, this is Kay Singleton, I am aware of a guide who shows himself to me. You may not be conscious of him yet, and this may be why I'm picking him up. He's Chinese. We have a Chinese guide with you. He's quite diminutive, and he wears this very, very fine whiskers and a very fine beard, doesn't have much hair, or it's pulled right back. And he wears traditional dress, like kimono style, and I would say he's only about 5'2", and the kimono style cloth he's wearing is like a mustard yellow. But he is coming into you, okay, on the creative energy. So he works with you creatively and helps to inspire you. I don't know if you ever draw, but if you ever feel inspired to draw, do link with this guide first, because he's telling me that he was a teacher of art and he's showing me traditional Chinese paintbrushes, and I know that he will assist you, and I feel you will get a link with him and start to feel when his energy is present or when he's bringing in a new idea. Also, he's showing me something which looks quite, well, it looks like you're making something, but it's like looks like one side of a Rubik's Cube, you know, the little things being put into place or into position. I don't know if you're doing that now or whether this is coming, but I feel you've been putting things together to make something like that. All right, so he also shows me an acorn and an oak leaf. Symbolically, your guide shows me that, and I do feel this also has something to do with the autumn time and closure for you on something. Okay, all right, so I'll just give you that. See if there's anything else coming to my mind. Are you thinking about taking up more exercise? Because I'm seeing somebody running. Just that it seems to me that thoughts of exercise may have been around you. Okay, and wanting to get fit. And also feeling like you must do something about that. I don't know if you've been huffing and puffing at all. However, this is what I'm picking up. Okay. Also, I feel lots of busy energy around you, and I also feel you can feel quite pressured to get everything done sometimes. Lots of busyness, quite a few demands on you. And I also know that you're with somebody quite close to you, working through stuff, and I am seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. So I hope that makes sense to you, Kay. So I'm going to leave you with that information and hope it's been of interest, and I'm going to move on to somebody else. Hi Tara, hi Anna, hi Karen, hi Nina. Okay, right, I'm just feeling where I need to go next. All right. Right, I'm still trying to have a sense of where. All right. Okay. Just bear with me because I'm not feeling where I need to go yet. Okay. Hi Heather, hi Amy. Right, so I need to go next to Amy Nicole Hilton, who says, hi, I'm new. Can I have a card? Yes, you can. So I'm going to go to my Atlantis Oracle cards for Amy. This next card coming up is for Amy. Right, well, it's the same card which came out earlier on, but the message, of course, will be quite different. Amy, do you work with your angels? I really hope you do, because the minute I looked at the card, woof, I had all this angelic energy come in. They really, really want to work with you so much. I feel that you have a natural aptitude for working with crystals, which is why this card's come up. And I also feel you're very connected spiritually. There's a very natural flow of connectivity. You wouldn't have to try too hard to be doing readings, picking up other people's thoughts and emotions, where they are, how they are, anything at all. Right, so also I want to take you back to Atlantis, and I want to tell you about your working with crystals as lasers to dispel any issues in the physical body. What I can see is you working with laser crystals like laser wands, which send certain energy, frequency and vibration into the organs of a person's body and really basically dissolve any obstructions. There's no need to cut the skin, enter the skin. This is also done with sound and crystal. I feel very strongly that you're an old adept. In other words, you're a very old soul, okay? So you've come here to Earth to help people reawaken, and although you might be milling around a little, so to speak, yourself at the moment, it won't be long before you find the exact position where you want to start doing your light work, where you want to start healing and helping people and expanding on that. And that's going to grow. It's going to grow very naturally. And I do know that there's teaching work for you to do. And there's a lot of skills. And when I say adept, I mean somebody who has a lot of skills spiritually from other lifetimes, who's not a novice, a beginner, but somebody who has trained in the spiritual schools, the mystery schools, and somebody who is going again in this lifetime to bring back some of the old knowledge and abilities. And that person is you. All right, so always remember that it's within you, and what's coming forward spiritually comes from inside of you. That is the really important thing. It's your connection, in the same way that when I work, it's my connection that's important, not somebody else's book or what somebody else has written. Our own connection is the truly ultimate, most important one of all, because through our own connection, we're getting the direct energy flow. All right, so always try and work directly with your own light. When you meditate, call in your own guides, your own guardian angel, and ask them to inspire you. Okay, so this is of more value, building up that bridge of light to get the information personally and directly than it is going to somebody else. And I feel it's important to point that out. Everybody is a spark of light. We're all equal. Okay, what's important is that we're releasing the layers that keep us stuck and the old issues, so that we're again free, connected, and just know stuff, and there gets to a point where this happens a lot and all the time, and you just know when you're right. It doesn't come from an intellectual place. It doesn't come from thinking about it or reading, although those can be tin openers, and help you. It actually comes from your connection, your soul energy above your head. Right, okay. Also for you, grounding crystals are important. I've just seen earth-coloured crystals, grounding crystals around you in a circle. That's important to remain connected to the earth. I don't want you spiraling out, all right? And in that way we lose our connection, because no guide or master of light will bring us more light if we're not grounded. They'll actually step back until we get our roots grounded and strong. Right, so, okay, right. I want to talk now about the next workshop coming up here. This is in Surrey. Myself and a lovely healer, channel, and teacher has been teaching for decades. This is Diana Summer, and she and I are going to be taking a group to the Millennium Circle, and this is on Saturday the 18th of May. What we're going to be doing there, first of all, is exercises between the two of us, and we have a lot of experience in releasing entities, implants, and helping people get clear. So that's going to be part of the workshop, and then we're going to be opening a portal so that the higher beings can connect through the Millennium Stone Circle and bring the energy down into the earth plane. So it is a portal opening that we're doing as guided by the Intergalactic Council. So there will be lots of spiritual activity and also an opportunity to receive readings from both of us and to strengthen your connection personally to the angels and to the Intergalactic Council. And by that I mean the Intergalactic Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Andromedans, and all of those mighty beings of light, the galactic angels. So this will increase your ability to connect yourself after the workshop. We're going to be channeling codes of light for everybody present. So it's again a light bath. Right, so message me if this interests you. And in July I'm teaching Atlantis and Lemuria, and in August I'm teaching a dragon workshop. Both of those are in Sussex. Right, okay. All right, so thank you to everybody for watching. Do share this, please, and then the meditation and the dragon energy can go out and reach lots of people, which is important for all of us. I send you love and I send you angel blessings, and I say goodbye for now, but I will be back again with another show very soon. Bye-bye.